Welcome to Master Brew Works. My name is Bradley, and today we are reviewing set number 31154, the Forest Animals Red Fox. It has 667 pieces, and it's recommended for ages 9 and up. It costs $50 in the US, and it's a 3-in-1 set, so you can put the fox, the owl, or the squirrel. So the box art on this set is pretty fun. You just got a cartoon pixely background, and it shows you a little side build with a tree and a little log. It shows the fox and the other two sets you could build. On the back here, it shows you closer up in different angles of the 30 things you could build. You got the fox, the squirrel, and the owl here. And on the top, it just shows you a little strip of all the animals. So inside the box, you'll find 3 instruction manuals, the fox, the owl, and the squirrel. And you'll find 5 numbered bags with no sticker sheets because it's just a basic set. So let's get into it, and I'll show you after it's built. So I believe these are new elements in this set. They're new joint pieces. So you have this gray one, and then you have this white one, and they go together just to make a pivotal joint for the legs. Okay, so this set is great. Like, it's so seamless, almost. Like, there's still seams, but the shaping is really good. You can articulate the head, the ears. It's so satisfying to build, and you can just bend the legs, and everything just fits together so perfectly. It's crazy. This thing, however, I feel like, because this set isn't $50. This is not a $50 set, but this they added to it just to make it so they could sell it for that price. But lots of these parts are also used in the owl and the squirrel. But just as a side thing, it was actually really fun to build. They use a cool technique to get this round shape. Kind of like what I did on my pineapple. Actually, exactly what I did on my pineapple back there. See, octagonal shape. But yeah, they just used a bunch of parts. They're kind of not needed, but at the same time, it's fun to build, and it's needed for the other 2 sets to make it 3-in-1. So at the end of the day, for $50, I mean, I would recommend this set as like a cool, like, display piece. But compared to the Kingfisher bird, get rid of this, the Kingfisher bird for $50, and this, I mean, this one's a lot bigger, but it's also a bird, so it has a wingspan. It has a nice display part. When you combine the two, I'd still say this is worth more for $50. I'd rather get this than this. It doesn't have like any filler brick, because you know how sets they put random colors in there to fill it to make it less confusing when you're building instructions. Like Razor Crest, there's like 5,000 different colors in the engines. Well, this, it's all one color. They like solid to the core. You got the face, and you can move the mouth up and down, and the head goes up and down, although it looks a little off because there's no piece right there to fill in the neck. I like to display it with its head, his mouth just like slightly open. But the angle on these ears, they just took some clip brackets in this cheese slope right here, and you bend it, and it lays perfectly. It's like seamless. It's so satisfying. The neck, you can twist like this. You can move the head as well, although it can start to turn into an owl and look cursed. Like you chopped its head off or something. But it's really nice. You can move the legs here, and then the back legs, they're limited. They only turn like 1 notch. And the feet, you know, you can move. The tail has a little joint so you can bend it all directions. You can actually twist it and bend it up if you wanted to, or down. And then this end piece you could twist indefinitely, really, but it's really ugly because it has this open gap in the back. But who cares? You don't look at the back anyway. Yeah, it's like a little pet. The thing I hate most is, in really all Lego sets right now, that these ball joint pieces, they won't make them in any other color. So like the gray, the light gray, it always just stands out everywhere, which is very annoying, and it just doesn't look great. I mean, they didn't really use a lot here. They didn't use any on this one, and it looks really good. But there's other sets where they use them on, and it just stands out way too much because the set's a completely different color. And like this piece here, I mean, there's no other tin element, so that stands out a lot. There's no normal sand-colored brick on this set. But other than that, it's really good. There's just some little voids that they like, especially back here. That tail void there is really ugly. If they hit some voids there, that would look better. But the angle of everything, it's amazing. So I'd rate the set like a 9 out of 10, just for the like wrong colors of some things, and they're just unnecessary gaps. That's we don't care about that. But this 9 out of 10. It's missing some things that it could have, and other than that, it's pretty good. For $50, not great, but good quality for what you get. It took me like about just under an hour to build this, but compared to this, it really isn't great. This is a lot better because compared to size, really. This one has a few bigger pieces, like this whole back panel. But this one has a lot more pieces compared to this, I believe, because this just looks a lot better with this display. This is just a little thing to stick on a shelf and forget about forever. This you could actually like display in your kitchen or something because it looks really good. But other than that, there's not a whole lot. You got a little log printed piece. That's the only printed piece. No stickers, no printed pieces besides that one. But that's very common and it's not special to the set. Nothing special to the set that I know of besides the joint. Let me get off. The joint pieces. I haven't seen them before. I don't know if they're new. I think they're new. We got like a new joint piece there and there. But I don't know if they're new or not, so I'm not going to say a whole lot about those. But other than that, there's no new pieces in the set, no new elements. But it's still really cool. I would recommend the set for anyone who wants to like have it to play with or display and build. It's really fun to build. This was also really fun to build, even though it's unneeded. I'd still get it for $50 because this thing's just kind of fun to build, and it's just a fun side thing to have. But yeah, it's like perfect hand size. You can just stick it in your hand and like pet it like your own dog. But the underbelly, it's almost studless on the bottom. Got some open voids, but they use some flat pieces. It just looks so good. And the whiskers are probably my favorite. The head, they definitely spent the most time to get all the shape of it. But you have all these whiskers and everything. It looks really good. Bye-bye, friend. Bye-bye. The arrow just like deflected off the top of the box. It didn't even leave any damage at all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Master Brickworks.